Hi, myself Shankar. Today I'm going to discuss about the IT transition process in an outsourcing flow. So within an organization relationship, the first start is the transition process, which we believe is more critical and it starts after immediately signing the contract. So this outsourcing is required or involved two parties or more than two parties like client and a vendor or a contractor. So this outsourcing, this transition process will takes around 2 to 3 months or up to 6 months. It's depending on the project criticality and what are the components we are going to outsource. And we observed that up to 2 to 15% of cost, which is for a 1 year outsourcing deal, is taken by this transition process. And the two party has to agree between the number of days that required for this transition process. And we believe and we observe that 2/3 of outsourcing is failed because of inappropriate or not planned, not proper planning of transition process. There are four factors involved in outsourcing. First one is transition process, knowledge. Second is knowledge transfer, and followed by transition governance and the retaining of organization. So the first and foundation is transition process. If this failed, then we can conclude that entire outsourcing objective is failed. So from my point of view, during the transition process, the following factors I will consider, and I have to keep it mind that this should be a success or satisfactory, then I can proceed further. First thing is environment setup. If a client is using a special software or hardware or some system that require an access, the client has to deal with that, and he or she make sure that it is available on that time, so that we can start working on that directly. And second thing, in order to know about the capabilities of a vendor or a contractor, and I should also get a confident. So I will start off with a small project which is low priority and less impact to the end user. So the client will get confidence, and the vendor is also boost ups, and they also will able to gain confidence that they are able to support this. And the third thing is stabilization. How much stabilization they are providing to the application after the transition. So I should able to measure, or I should able to come to an agreement that after these many days, this is your stabilization of this project. So I need to consider into that. And interdependencies, project interdependencies. If there are more than two vendors involved, how they are going to handle the interdependencies, how the environment is going to communicate. So if there is a problem, who is going to solve this? So these kind of interdependencies we need to be agreed in prior. And the third thing is cross-functionality capabilities. During the start of transition, we need to include all the design, analyst and test team to know about our project and their capabilities and their understanding on this. So these things are we need to consider before we are going to do it. That's all. Thank you.